I'm sure we're all too familiar with the rhetoric on both sides of the abortion debate. What's often missing is direct and truthful presentation.
Your test is positive. Carol, your test is positive. Okay, would you like to talk with one of our counselors, Carol? You okay? This is your copy of the results, Carol. What we can do is get a counselor to talk with you right now.
Accepting for abortion desperate choices is Mr. Albert Maysles.
Thank you. I'm deeply honored to receive this award. I should be here with Susan Froemke, Deborah Dickson, and Sheila Nevins, because they had such an important part to play in the making of this film. As a documentarian, making films now for about 35 years, the expression land of the free, home of the brave is of limited meaning. Land of the brave is mostly what we engage in. All of this, for 35 years now, we've made a number of films, and we've never been able to show a single film on the commercial networks. But in the last couple of years, HBO has come to our rescue, and not only do they show our films, but they pay for them. And that's how this film came about. So that I have to congratulate not only HBO, but especially Sheila Nevins from HBO, who conceived of the idea and also brought many ideas to it as we made the film. Susan Froemke is chiefly responsible for the making of the film. And when we went out filming, it was me and Susan, and when the film was being put together, it was Deborah Dickson and Susan Froemke. And Nell Archer found the people. When I think of the documentary, nonfiction filming, I feel happy that so many years ago I discovered this incredible way of communicating. Fortunately, it happens to be a way of communicating that is rewarded sometimes by the Peabody, because they recognize the strength and beauty of what can come out of a distinguished form of journalism. A very good friend of mine, Bruce Chatwin, who was a great travel writer, died several years ago. And in his memorial, someone made a comment to the effect that Bruce is dead, that he now has left his tent and is wandering across the desert in search of the greatest storyteller of all, God. Well, Bruce didn't have to wait until he died for that experience that he may not be partaking in. Nor do we as documentary filmmakers. We may or may not be religious in our devotion, but we all have some respect for something which is above and beyond and higher than ourselves. And that thing is reality. You saw a piece of the film that we made. I'm reminded of a scene in the film where a young man and a woman are at the clinic, and the woman is about to have an abortion. Where else but from the experience and from the words, the eloquence of simple people speaking, can this kind of message, this kind of poetry of life come across than from people like this. It's hard because we're already talking in the past tense, but it's still present. It would have been the baby this and that, but now it's kind of hard because in a matter of minutes, the baby's not going to be there. It's that kind of complex, direct experience that makes it all worthwhile. And so I give honor to the people that allow themselves to be filmed and allow us to take part in their experience. Thank you very much.